Hi, this is yoga video 2 for spinal injuries. Justin, my name. I hope you're doing okay at the moment. I've just changed the position of the chair now because it's so sunny at the moment, which is great obviously. So we can get out and do a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're just going to get straight into it now. Remembering some of the things that we did last week, I'll just remind you. I hope it was all okay for you. So let's just close our eyes for a minute. Make sure you're sitting as comfortable as you can, and remember just maybe little engagement with the tummy, and your shoulders are rolled back. Your head is being held up by a piece of thread. You're just sitting up properly. Your hands are on your knees. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths here, and you can do this with your eyes closed if you want. Just to come into the yoga space, okay? So just relax everything, calm the nervous system with the breath. So inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. You can even lift the shoulders up towards the ears as you inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more here, just to get a sense of everything, just letting go. Relaxing the nervous system. And a couple of more breaths. Do you remember last week we had the hands on the knees, and as we inhaled, and exhaled the hands out like so. Inhale in, exhale out. 3 more of these. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Last one, and out. Just a little pointer about just our shoulders. We're all on our phones and reading books or on the computer, and we're inclined to have our shoulders rolled forward a little bit. So the idea now, we might concentrate a little bit on the shoulders today. It's just keeping them open again. So we want to loosen up the shoulder joints, which have synovial fluid in them, which is, there's quite a lot of movement there. But just to notice that, say if you have your hands, say the back of your hands facing forward and your thumbs going in towards the body, you just get a sense of where your shoulders are there. So say we lift our hands up like so, over our head. Just see how that feels. And then just come back down again. And maybe turn the hands so the thumbs are facing forward, or maybe slightly out to the side. Inhaling in. And you might notice the shoulder opening much more, and you're getting a lot of length across your chest here, from your sternum and your collarbones there. So if you're like that, you're going to be hunching over a little bit more. So we want to open up the hands maybe more towards the front, even if you just have the thumbs facing forward, and just opening up. So you can come up with the arms, just get a sense of broadening across that front chest. The heart is, the heart center is coming out here. Your shoulder blades are maybe coming a little closer at the back. You might want to sit up off the chair. I have a back on the chair here, so it might be different. So just see how that feels. And again, like last week, we want to just maybe start working the neck, relaxing the neck, shoulders, and the torso. They're all connected. So you might have, a pain in the neck, but it could be because of tightness in your shoulders. So they're all related. So as I say, where you're feeling it mightn't be actually where the problem is. So let's just come back to the breath. Inhaling in. Hands are on the knees. You might want the hands pointing up towards the ceiling. So you're opening the shoulders. And on the exhale, just let your right ear drop to the right shoulder. See how that feels? I'm very stiff there today. Inhaling back. Center, exhaling over to the other side. So we probably do these at most classes at the beginning, just to loosen up. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling over to the other side. So just all in your, 2 or 3 each side. Just see how it feels. As I say, I'm feeling tighter on this side today. I don't know what I did, but... And then we're coming back to center. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going around then with the chin to the shoulder sort of thing. Inhale back. Exhale over to the other side. Again, 2 or 3 times of inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 1 more each side, this side, and then just coming back. And again, dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you go down. 3 of these. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's fine. Okay, and then we're going to come, remember we have the pencil tip on the end of our nose, so we're just going to go circular, clockwise 5. Just feeling in, you can go little circles or big circles. And then back to the other side, anti-clockwise. And then coming back to center. Now we're coming down into the shoulders a little bit. If you want, you can keep your eyes closed through all this, but if you need to watch me, obviously do. Again, let's hunch up the shoulders, down a couple of times, and then tuning into the breath. We're going to roll the shoulders. Well, let's do this really slowly. So you're coming up towards the ears, rolling forward, coming back. You can feel the shoulder blades going together towards each other. Forward, really nice and slowly. So up towards the ears, rolling forward, back. Shoulder blades are coming in together. So you can really work and you can get us, visualize going into that shoulder joint. See, feel what's going on. Imagine you're in there, moving around, and you can feel what's going on. So you're going up towards your ears with the shoulders. Going forward, as you go forward, then the shoulder blades are coming out at the back, and then you're going back. Sorry, you're going back like that. The shoulder blades. Let's roll them back. Up towards the ears, back, forward. You can even move the arms here. Really trying to loosen up. Because we just hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, even if you don't even notice it half the time. Our shoulders want to go up. So you might notice you're sitting there and the shoulders are up. So just even relax them down and tune into the breath. Okay, so last week we did a little up. We're going to just bring the hands together. Let the elbows go out to the side. So we're adding a little bit of resistance. So just push those hands together as best you can. Just feel that resistance. Up through the arms. Try not to hunch the shoulders too much, but you can feel it up through the arms and into the shoulders. We're going to interlace the fingers. Bring them out. Up over the head. Down. Towards the head, rolling down and out, and up, down. Stretch them out as you go out. Don't hunch over with the back, just keep it nice and easy. Don't overstretch. See if you can see how far you can go back maybe. Some people go back behind the head. Whatever is comfortable for you. Up again. Stretching up and out. Maybe come in, so we're kind of going the other way now this time. Up, out, going back. Loosen that, shake all that out. We're going to do try another one now as well. Just notice what's going on in your shoulders. So again, the elbows are up to the side, you're pushing in, inhaling, remember the breath. Inhaling, and we're going to, on the exhale, push up and bring those two elbows in together as much as you can. I find this quite hard, I'm very tight in my shoulders. And then raise the elbows up. A couple of breaths here. Maybe come back down, bring those elbows back up. Get that resistance going in the hands. Coming up. Coming down, out with the elbows, resistance. One more time up. Bringing those elbows in. It might improve as you go, but it's pretty difficult. But I'll be doing something maybe a little stronger in this line in the next class. But I'm just trying to get you used to noticing what's going on in your shoulders. Okay, let's all shake that out again. And maybe, you might want to couple of swings back with the shoulders, we can swing forward. In fact, kind of front crawl, just see how that goes. And then the same, going back, open up the back of a chair here so we don't keep knocking into. Coming back down. Let's try and go the other way. So, just sitting up straight again, if you bring your right arm up and across, just grab your right elbow with your left arm, or at the back, the biceps here, maybe the triceps, sorry. Inhaling, exhaling, we're going to go over to that side, and keeping facing forward, just see how that feels. So we've been kind of opening out, and now we're going in a bit, come back. Switch arms, so you're going this way with this one. Inhaling back to center, pushing over with the... Inhaling back to center, switch arms, so we're grabbing the left elbow with the right hand, going that way. We'll do one more each. And, keep the shoulders relaxed down as much as you can. It's inclined to go up, so... And you can feel that maybe in your back as well. So we're going over again. Notice maybe what's going on with the shoulder blades at the back. The right one will be going out towards the side a little bit here. Coming back one more time on this other side. Or you can even lean the arm in like that and get an extra, if you want to get a little extra push. And what we should have done there before we done that is maybe to give yourself a big hug and see how far you can get back with the fingers, behind the back. So we might do that again the next time and just start with doing this, do that exercise and a few other ones and see if you can get a sense of maybe getting a bit further. So that's just, little shoulder work there. We're going to do a little twisting now as well, and I think we did that last week as well. So inhaling and exhaling, you're going to bring your left hand over to the outside of your right thigh. The right hand comes around. Now I've got the back of the chair here, so just maybe come back if you can. So keeping kind of the hips obviously facing forward, and just get a nice twist there. Inhaling back to center, we're bringing the right hand over to the outside of the left, and you're turning around with the arm behind, and you can even tuck it back behind you like that, So you could go like this. This is just giving you a little bit of resistance holding the thigh. Again, just keep the shoulders down. Do one more each side. Now if you can't do this behind, just go behind with the arm, or even just go, have it up a bit higher and just go around. Holding on here, the anchoring, just go back to the other side. Can't remember how many we did now, we'll just do one more this side. And one more that side. The sun is beginning to come in here now. It's getting pretty warm. In fact, I might just open the door a little bit. And okay, so then let's just do a little bit. Remember, we did what was called the cat-cow last week. Now we're going to repeat a lot of stuff because I want you to get used to it, get into the habit of doing something. So, I want to curl the back, the spine like so, and then curl it like a cat. So we're going to inhale up, the head goes up, and you're getting that curve in your back there. Exhaling forward, so the chin is coming into the chest and you're curling up like a cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do two more just to get, getting a nice wave-like movement. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to center again. And we'll just do a little side stretching now as well. So, beginning with, let's just reaching up. So again, as you remember, have the hand, the thumb facing forward, and just reach up with the right, and then the left, alternating from side to side, stretching up as far as you can, so feeling it from, the hip right up to the tips of the fingers. And what you could do maybe as you go over a little further, and you can hold it. Reaching up for the apple on top of the tree, and then you just can't reach it. Just coming up, so getting that stretch on the side, all these side ribs opening up. We'll do one more each side after this, so right hand, or whatever hand you're on, really stretching up there. And just, you might, just through the practice as well, yoga is about looking inwards, and all our bodies are different. There's different things going on with each of us. So you might notice, like I have a thing on my right shoulder today, or you might notice, if you're right-handed, generally right-handed, that it's easier, to stretch or to go this way, or it might be tighter if you're using that a lot. Just notice what's going on each side of the body, and it's great. The body is telling you things. There's a bit of tightness. I need to work on that, or whatever. Or I'm hunched forward. So just every day, maybe just tune in a little bit and say, oh yeah, how do I feel? What's going on? Okay, so again, we're going to come back now and just do a little bit of breath work that we did last week. So this is just, kind of stressful times at the moment. And so anything that, we can just kind of zone out, or maybe just, not listen to the news and stuff like that. And tune into the breath. And last week, I think we did some counting of breaths. So we'll just do that again a little bit this week. So just coming back to the breath. Just again, breathing in through the nose if possible. So by breathing into the nose, you're filling the belly. If you're breathing in straight through the mouth, like you're inclined to just go straight to the chest. And that's kind of like, as if you're running from a tiger or something like that, or you're frightened of something. So really breathing in through the nose, you'll feel the belly rising. Exhaling, then the belly goes in. And then you're slowly filling up through the mid-chest, upper chest. Exhaling out through the belly, mid-chest, upper chest. So it's a 3-phase breath, as it's called. And you can feel the whole rib cage filling up. As you inhale, your diaphragm, that's that muscle in here that's going down. Exhaling, going back up. Inhale. And when the diaphragm is moving down, it's massaging all your inner organs in here, your spleens and your livers and your everything, pancreas. The body is fantastic in the way it works, and just be aware of some of these things, like breathing in and out. And then get a sense of when you breathe in, up through the ribs, back ribs as well. Leave a little gap at the top of the breath. And then exhale. Gap at the bottom of the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Leaving the gap at each end of the breath. And I can't remember if I did this last week, but we're just going to inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gap of 2 at the top. 1, 2. Exhaling for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2. Inhale for 4. Pause for 2. Exhale for 4. Pause for 2. Let's increase it to 6. Inhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause for 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Pause for 3. Inhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause for 3. Exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause for 3. Now, in your own time, just inhale for 8. Pause for 4. Exhale for 8. Pause for 4. Inhale for 8. Pause for 4. Exhale for 8. Pause for 4. And you can continue on 10, 5, 12, 6, 14, 7. You can play with this. Let's just go back down to 6 to 3 now. 3, 6, 3, in for 4, 2, 4, 2. And then just come back to your own normal breath. Just see how you feel after that. Just by breathing, through the body, you can bring it into areas of tension. If you're tight in the side here or something like that, and you just want to breathe in, bringing the breath into all those little nooks and crannies that might be tight. It's all about creating space in the inner body. And so we just coming back to the normal breath, and I forgot to say at the start of the class we have a cushion handy. I had that bolster thing last week, but just even a reasonable cushion like that, you can put it over, and what I'm going to do with this one is kind of fold it over like that, and we're just going to finish off in a nice relaxing. In yoga, what you do, there's 8 limbs of yoga, and you kind of work through the 7 limbs, through the movement, and then you come out the other end to enlightenment, freedom, whatever you like to call it. light at the end of the tunnel, or chopping through the jungle and you come out to the grass at the end, and then you just relax. So you're working through whatever problems perhaps are going on, and then you just kind of chill at the end. So we can just roll the arms, and just, even if if you're comfortable rolling forward, just let the head hang. Feeling that in the back. So just don't hunch the shoulders too much. Just keeping them as loose as possible, and then just fold forward. And if you have a bigger cushion, maybe you can rest the head on it, or if you can push this one forward, you can also, have it like that. And what I like to do sometimes is put two fists on top of each other like that, one fist on top of the other, and just rest the head. And just any thoughts that come, observe them, let them go. It's like the clouds, in The Simpsons, the clouds passing by in the sky. Just acknowledge them and then just let them go, and just come back to the breath if your thoughts are going all over the place. And you can exercise with the breath here as well. You can visualize the breath going into your body to wherever is tight, and working your way through the body with the breath. You can breathe right down and then work your way up, relaxing the back, relaxing the front, relaxing the shoulders down through the arms and the elbows into the hands. You might want to release the fingers and then tighten them again on the exhale. Breathing into the back of the neck, to the throat, up to the side of the head. Let the ears slide off the side of the head. You're breathing up from the back of the head to the crown of the head, into your forehead, relaxing that forehead. The eyebrows are sliding away off your head, your face. Your sockets are sinking into the eye sockets. The eyes are sinking into the sockets. And you notice the breath in and out through the nose. Cold air coming in, warm air coming out. Your cheeks are relaxed, your chin is relaxed. Your mouth, your lips are parted, your teeth are parted a little bit, and your tongue is relaxed in your mouth. And you're just here, allowing yourself this space to do nothing. Just come back into the breath, and then just slowly come back up, raising the head, unfold up, maybe just bringing the head up last. The hands are on the cushion. You're rolling back up into that upright position where we started. Get rid of the cushion if you want. And we just get some energy back now. So this is a kind of a Tai Chi breath, so I think we're just breathing out, gathering some energy, right? And then just harness that at the top with your hands. Bring them down. Turning the hands as you go down. One more breath. Just gathering some energy for the rest of the day. Down again. Breathing out through the mouth. Inhaling up. Hands are coming in together. Bringing down their thumbs to the third eye. That's it, kind of in between your eyebrows, just up the top of the nose, the forehead there. That's for your thoughts. And then down to the lips for your speech. And then down to the heart center. Just tuning into your heart. Maybe get a sense of gratitude, being healthy, beautiful weather. Set an intention maybe for the rest of the week, or the weekend, the rest, next week, whatever. And from my heart to your hearts, and all our hearts to each other, we just say namaste, which is kind of peace. And I'll see you next time. And maybe we'll just do a few different things, but kind of the same. Neck, shoulders, twisting, but I'll bring a bit of variety into it. So try a few of those now in between this and the next class. Maybe just, even if you did 5 or 10 minutes a day, just do something, and particularly keeping those shoulders back if you feel they're hunching. Okay? Adios, amigos.